following a career night for Miles. 25 points, 7 steals, 6 rebounds, a block, and an assist as well for Miles. First of all, thanks for joining us. Congratulations. And, you wanted to bounce back. You don't want New Mexico to turn into 2 losses. What was the focus of this team getting ready for this one here tonight?
A whole new game, whole new week, whole new environment back at home. So a lot of that played into it. But, it's conference play. You're going to play on a Saturday. You're going to come home and play a really good team on a Tuesday. And you got to be able to, on Sunday and Monday, shake off that Saturday loss and come back and, refocus and come get a win.
How much of this for you was about your defensive effort? Everyone knows about yourself, but also Nick Clifford, who's an NBA prospect, and he shoots 5 of 16. He had 6 turnovers in this game. He was able to make some plays for Colorado State, but what did you do to make it challenging and make him really work for it here tonight?
Just be present. A lot of my steals came in passing lanes.
Yeah.
I think most of my steals, it's like I'm just reading a lot of habit passes, and he's their guy, so they're going to try to give him the ball. And when you get 2 plays in a row where I'm allowing them to get that pass through that third play, that's when I usually come and dive out and gamble a little bit for the steals. And when stuff like that happens, you kind of just take them out the game, and I think that's what I was able to do.
What has stuck with me, I've mentioned this to you before, you said in the preseason, you're like, I know I'm a good three-point shooter. I'm a 40% plus three-point shooter. What's it like right now for you? Because it just feels like you have a confidence wherever you are from beyond the arc, you feel like the shot's going to go in.
Yeah, I think that's all it is. Really, it's confidence. I shot the ball this well last year. I shot the ball this well the year before. I shot it this well in high school. But, that confidence got to be there to where I'm able to shoot shots that I shoot. I'm not your traditional catch-and-shoot three-point shooter. I shoot a lot of deeper threes. I shoot a lot of momentum threes, stuff like that. So just being confident in my shot, knowing that I can hit it, and once I see one go through, I'm not going to put the gun away, that's for sure. So
6 rebounds as well tonight. Overall, you guys were even on the glass. You had 10 offensive rebounds, just 3 at New Mexico. How much of that was
super
a focus?
Big focus.
Yeah.
We had written on the board 9 offensive rebounds or 9 suicides. So we got late in the game. We maybe had 8 or whatever, and we all were crashing in late, trying to get to that 9. So, we games like that in New Mexico, as much as you try to just look past it, pretend it didn't happen, you also got to learn from it. And, the coaches were very critical about what we did wrong in the New Mexico game, and offensive rebounding was obviously one. So, Sunday practice, first thing we did was offensive rebounding drills, so we could come out here and do what we do we're too athletic, too young, and too energetic to not get a lot of offensive rebounds. So I'm just glad we're able to show it. For us, it's about showing it more consistently.
When you go back a year or two for yourself, your redshirt year or your redshirt freshman year, I'm watching players like Magoon, who's in his redshirt freshman season. Taj had 4 assists tonight. Pharaoh's 4.
Pass I've seen.
He is his vision.
Pass I've seen.
Yeah, his vision is just sensational. And Pharaoh, the way he can impact the game. 4 of 4 from the field. What are you seeing from some of these younger teammates of yours?
I just love to see it. They came in really good, and they've gotten even better since they've been here, played in games. And I think I said this earlier, too. I mean, these young guys who came here from high school and who hadn't played last year, the more and more they play, the better and better they're going to get. And, Ziegler, I think, just told me up there that this is like the midway season or the midway point of the year. So, sky's the limit for all those young guys, and you're just going to keep seeing them get better and better and better as the season ends.
7 steals, man. That's a big number.
Yeah.
Most by an Aztec in Mountain West Conference history. It matches Chase Tapley did it in 2011. Can you go higher at some point?
If the right passes are being made and I'm able to be out there flying around, it's funny. Right after that last media, I had 7. I didn't even realize how many I had. 2 of the guys came up to me on the bench like, yo, you're 1 away from the records. And, in late game situations like that, you got to be solid. But I caught myself gambling once or twice late trying to get to that 8. But, end of the day, I'm just glad we came out with a win. I'm glad we bounced back. And I'm glad we got an off day because it feels like we haven't had one in 5 years.
Yeah, that's a great point. 3 games in 7 days. Now, I guess the extra day, UNLV is going to play tomorrow night at home against Utah State. You get them on Saturday. What will it take to turn the page and stay motivated and hungry moving forward now?
I think it's one of the things that benefits us, honestly. You could almost see that in the New Mexico game on Saturday. I think they had the extra day off. They played on the Tuesday, and then the Saturday we played the Wednesday and then Saturday. So you could see them a little bit more fresh, and I think that's only going to benefit us. Tomorrow might be an off day on the court, but a lot of guys are still going to go to the office, watch some individual film, get with Serge, our trainer, and get treatment. So, I mean, there's no off days when you're in this business, but I'm just glad we're able to get off our feet for a day. That's what I'll say.
25 points a career high, 7 steals a career high, 6 rebounds. You guys are so good with the blocks. I mean, you're among the leaders in the nation with the blocks. I always forget who has what block, but you had another sensational block. Just congratulations.
Yeah.
Enjoy it with your teammates. We'll see you Saturday afternoon, all right?
Appreciate you, John.
All right, Miles Byrd. Always good being with you. Miles Byrd, a sensational game for the Aztecs tonight. 25.7 steals, 6 rebounds. Our player of the game.